Welcome to Top Liberty Coins, your favorite place for rare coin discoveries and hidden treasures from American history. Today we are going deep into the story of the 1979 D. Lincoln penny, a small copper beauty that most people overlook every day. But don't be fooled, this humble 1-cent coin might just be sitting in your pocket, and it could be worth up to $787.99 or even more in certain conditions. Stay tuned, because in this episode, we'll explore every single detail about the 1979 D. Lincoln cent, its creation, its hidden errors, its grading secrets, and why collectors are racing to find it. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It was created to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's portrait, a symbol of honesty, freedom, and national pride. Over time, the design evolved slightly, but the face of Lincoln has remained the same. By 1979, this coin had already become a piece of American identity. The Denver Mint and the D mark the letter D you see on the 1979 D penny stands for the Denver Mint. This mint is known for producing billions of coins each year with sharp details and a small D mark right below the year. In 1979, over 4 billion Lincoln cents were minted in Denver alone. While that number seems huge, not all coins are created equal. Some carry minting errors, perfect luster, or special conditions that make them extremely valuable to collectors today. The material and composition. In 1979, the Lincoln penny was still made primarily of copper, 95% copper and 5% zinc. This metal combination gives the coin its rich reddish-brown color. But copper prices started rising in the late 1970s and early 1980s, making each penny worth more in metal value than its face value. This led the U.S. Mint to eventually change the composition to mostly zinc in 1982. That makes pre-1982 copper pennies like the 1979 D more desirable for collectors and investors alike. The coin's design details. The obverse side features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the word Liberty on the left and the motto "In God We Trust" on the top. The reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo, shows the majestic Lincoln Memorial with tiny details. If you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can actually see the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. These fine details are what make this coin such a piece of miniature art. Common circulated versions. Most 1979 D pennies you find in circulation are worth about 1 cent, or maybe a few cents if they're in decent condition. But don't lose hope. Even though billions were made, the key to big value lies in condition, rarity, and errors. Circulated coins have scratches, dull color, and wear, but uncirculated or mint state coins with perfect details can be worth a small fortune. Mint state and proof versions. Mint state coins, often graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are coins that have never been used in circulation. They have original mint luster and no signs of wear. A 1979 D penny in MS67 red, that's near perfect condition, can sell for hundreds of dollars. In fact, one specimen graded MS67 plus red sold for more than $700, that's the $787.99 range we're talking about today. Proof versions struck for collectors also have mirror-like surfaces and can fetch even more if flawless. The hidden errors are where things get really exciting. The 1979 D. Lincoln cent is known to have several varieties of minting errors that make it very collectible. Look out for double die obverse, letters or date appear doubled, center strikes, design not centered, broad strikes, flattened edges, clipped planchets, small missing section. Each of these errors adds rarity, and rarity means money. Some of these error pennies have sold for $500, $800, or even more depending on condition and visibility of the mistake. How to identify a valuable 1979 D penny. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop and check the date, the mint mark, and the lettering closely. Look for doubling, especially on Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Inspect the edges for missing metal or odd shapes. The brighter and sharper the coin's details, the higher the chance it's valuable. Keep your coin clean, but never polish or wash it, that reduces its collector value instantly. Grading and certification. When you think you've found a rare or high-quality penny, send it to a professional grading company like PCGS, NGC, or Anax. They'll officially grade and encapsulate your coin in a protective holder with a label showing its grade and authenticity. Certified coins always sell for more because collectors trust the grade. For example, a 1979 D-graded MS67RD can reach over $700 easily, while an uncertified coin might bring only a few dollars. Auction records and real sales. Let's talk real numbers. Auction records show that top-graded 1979 D Lincoln cents in pristine condition have fetched impressive prices. Some examples: MS66RD sold for around $125, MS67RD sold between $500 and $700, MS67 Plus RD broke the $787.99 mark. The market keeps shifting, and as collectors look for the best examples, values can climb even higher. The historical importance: this coin doesn't just carry monetary value, it carries American history. It's a bridge between two eras, the traditional copper penny and the modern zinc cent. Holding a 1979 D penny is like holding a piece of a time when craftsmanship, metal, and design came together perfectly. It's a symbol of hard work, patriotism, and a time when every cent mattered. Collectors' tips and secrets: always store your coins in acid-free holders, avoid touching them with bare fingers, and keep them away from humidity. Learn to spot genuine errors and don't fall for fake listings online. The best finds often come from rolls of pennies from banks, estate sales, or old coin jars. Many collectors have found $1,000 coins in simple pocket change. Your treasure could be next. Future investment and market trends: the coin market for Lincoln cents is growing every year. As older collectors retire and younger generations get interested in U.S. history, demand for older copper coins is rising. The 1979 D penny, especially with errors or top grades, is expected to increase in value. So, saving and researching your pennies today could mean big rewards tomorrow. Final thoughts and call to action: every coin has a story, and the 1979 D Lincoln cent tells a powerful one. From the Denver Mint to your hands, this coin traveled through time and history. Its small size hides a big secret: value, heritage, and discovery. So, start checking your change, your jars, and your old boxes. You never know what treasure you might be holding. This is your host from Top Liberty Coins, reminding you, always look twice at your pennies, because 1 cent might just make you hundreds of dollars richer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Top Liberty Coins, and share your coin finds in the comments below. Together, we'll continue the hunt for America's hidden treasures, one coin at a time. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating story of the 1992 D Lincoln cent, a coin that has shocked collectors and investors around the world. Yes, a tiny 1-cent coin that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, up to $787.98 and beyond. What makes it so special? Why are collectors chasing it like gold? Let's uncover the mystery, step by step. The origin of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head penny and became a symbol of American pride and freedom. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin carried not only the image of a great leader but also the spirit of liberty. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent went through several design and metal changes, from pure copper to copper-plated zinc, each telling a different story about American history and economy. Why the year 1992 matters now? Why focus on 1992? Because that year marked one of the most unusual and mysterious design transitions in U.S. coinage history. In 1993, the U.S. Mint introduced a slightly new reverse design for the Lincoln Memorial, with a smaller AM in America. But somehow, a few 1992 pennies were struck early with that new reverse, creating a rare variety known as the 1992 close AM. What is the 1992 D close AM variety? The 1992 D Lincoln cent close AM is a variety where the letters A and M in America are very close together, nearly touching. Most 1992 pennies have a wide AM, where the letters are clearly spaced apart. This subtle difference has made the close AM version one of the most valuable and desired coins among collectors. It's like a hidden treasure that most people don't even know they're carrying in their change jar. How to identify the rare 1992 close AM? So how do you know if your 1992 penny is special? Grab a magnifying glass and look at the back of the coin, right where it says, America. If the A and M are touching or nearly touching, you've struck gold, or should we say, copper. Also, check that the coin has a D mint mark, meaning it was made in Denver. The rare combination, 1992 plus close AM, is the key to value. History of discovery. For years, nobody even noticed this small difference. It wasn't until the late 1990s that sharp-eyed collectors spotted the variation. The discovery sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. The U.S. Mint confirmed the existence of the error, and since then, only a handful of these coins have been authenticated. This rarity is what drives the price sky high. Why is it worth so much money? Why the 1992 close AM is valuable? For three main reasons: extremely low mintage, only a few examples are known to exist. Historical error, it bridges the gap between the 1992 and 1993 design transitions. Collector demand, every coin collector dreams of finding one. Because of these factors, the value has soared. Even circulated coins can fetch hundreds of dollars, while mint state examples have reached over $787.98 or more in auctions. Market value and auction records. In recent auctions, prices for the 1992 close AM have ranged from $500 to $2,000, depending on condition and certification. A well-preserved piece graded by PCGS or NGC can easily bring in nearly $1,000 or more. Even worn examples are sought after. That's how powerful rarity can be in the coin world. The market continues to grow as new collectors enter the hobby, searching for their own lucky penny. How to check your coins at home? Checking for valuable pennies is easy and exciting. Get yourself a good magnifier or coin loop. Even a smartphone macro lens works fine. Look through your old jars, rolls, or inherited collections. Always inspect the date, mint mark, and AM spacing. Many people have found rare varieties right from pocket change or old coin banks. Other valuable pennies like the 1992 isn't the only Lincoln cent worth a fortune. Watch out for 1992 close AM, Philadelphia, 1998, 1999, and 2000 wide AM varieties. 1955 double die, 1972 double die. Obverse, each of these can fetch hundreds to thousands depending on condition. The Lincoln cent series is full of surprises. That's what makes it so exciting to collect. The role of grading: if you believe you found a rare penny, don't clean it. Instead, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading authenticates your coin, preserves its condition, and gives it a certified market value. Collectors and investors trust graded coins more, and that can multiply the selling price. A coin in MS 65 or higher can bring truly impressive returns. Investing in rare coins are not just collectibles, they're also investments. Coins like the 1992 close AM have shown consistent appreciation over time. Unlike paper currency, rare coins hold intrinsic and historical value. Building a coin portfolio can be a smart and enjoyable way to grow your wealth while preserving a piece of history. Common mistakes to avoid: many beginners make mistakes when identifying rare coins. They might confuse damaged coins for varieties, or clean them, lowering their value. Always compare with verified photos from trusted coin databases or collector sites, and remember, even if you think your coin is common, have an expert check it before spending it. The future of the 1992 Lincoln CNT. The demand for the 1992 close AM is still growing. As fewer examples are discovered, its rarity becomes even more pronounced. Experts predict values could double in the coming years as more collectors realize how few of these coins exist. So if you have one, hold onto it, protect it, and watch its value rise like a hidden stock. Conclusion: your hunt begins now, and that brings us to the end of today's journey. From a simple 1-cent coin to a treasure worth $787.98 or more, the 1992 Lincoln cent proves that history and value can fit right in your palm. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coin history, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because here at Top Liberty Coins, we reveal the stories behind every coin that could change your Life, who knows, your next penny might just be your fortune. Today's video is one of the most requested and most exciting, the 1998 D Lincoln cent, a small penny that could be worth hundreds of dollars today. Stay tuned till the end because I'll reveal how this coin could bring you up to $787.97 or even more depending on condition and rarity. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It became the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and has been loved ever since. The obverse, front, of the coin shows the bust of Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty on the left and the date on the right. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse, back, of the 1998 D penny shows the famous Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. The 1998 D mint mark. The letter D under the date stands for Denver Mint, where millions of Lincoln cents were struck in 1998. Even though the mintage was huge, over 5 billion coins, a few rare variations and high-grade examples have become extremely valuable for collectors today. Why 1998 D is special? At first glance, 1998 D might look like an ordinary penny, but certain error coins and proof-like strikes from that year have skyrocketed in value. Some coins have a wide AM variety or close AM difference on the reverse side that makes them stand out as extremely collectible. The wide AM and close AM mystery. The wide AM and close AM varieties are determined by the spacing between the letters A and M in America. On the back of the coin, the 1998 wide AM penny has a wider space, a design that was actually meant for proof coins but mistakenly struck for circulation. That tiny difference can make your penny worth hundreds of dollars. The rarity factor. Only a small number of 1998 D pennies have the wide AM reverse, making them extremely rare. Collectors love these kinds of transitional errors because they show how even the US Mint can make surprising mistakes. A normal penny might be worth 1 cent, but a rare one? $700 plus easily. Grading the 1998 D penny. The value of your 1998 D Lincoln cent depends heavily on its grade or condition. Coins are graded from poor, P1, all the way up to mint state, MS 70. A coin graded MS 65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can reach prices close to $787.97 or even more in auctions. Mint errors and value boosters. If your 1998 D penny has off-center strikes, double die errors, or die cracks, it could be even more valuable. Collectors pay big money for unique imperfections because each one tells a story about how the coin was made. How to identify a valuable 1998 D penny? To find out if your penny is valuable, grab a magnifying glass and check the AM spacing on America. The FG initials, designer's mark, near the memorial, the overall shine and sharpness of the coin. If you notice any odd spacing or mint error, don't spend it, get it appraised. The history behind the value. In 1998, the US Mint was transitioning between die varieties for proof and business strikes. That's how the wide AM design accidentally made its way into regular circulation. These mistakes have now turned common pennies into collectible treasures. Auction records and market trends. Over the years, collectors have paid huge amounts for top-grade 1998 D Lincoln cents. Auction records show MS 67 coins fetching $500 to $700, rare error coins exceeding $787.97 or more. As time passes, fewer high-quality coins remain in circulation, driving values even higher. Current market value, 2025. As of this year, 2025, the 1998 D Lincoln penny continues to be a strong performer in the coin market. Collectors on eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS Marketplace are actively searching for high-grade wide AM examples. Typical market prices range from $0.10 to $1 for circulated coins, $25 to $200 for uncirculated ones, $700 plus for rare wide AM or mint error specimens. How to sell your 1998 D penny? If you think you have a valuable penny, don't clean it. That can destroy its value. Store it safely in a coin flip or holder. Take clear photos and get it professionally graded. List it on trusted platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS Coinfacts. A clean, high-quality presentation can make a huge difference in what collectors will pay. Collector tips and future potential experts believe the 1998 D-wide AM penny will continue to rise in value because fewer are being found each year. This coin is a reminder that small details, like a tiny letter spacing, can turn an ordinary cent into a collector's prize. Hold on to your rare finds. The value of history only grows with time. Conclusion and call to action. And there you have it, the full story of the 1998 D Lincoln penny, one of the most fascinating modern U.S. coins ever minted. From its creation to its rare variations, this small coin proves that history and value can fit in the palm of your hand. That if you learned something new today, or if you've got one of these pennies in your collection, drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin video here on Top Liberty Coins. Remember, your pocket change could hold a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching Top Liberty Coins, where every coin has a story and every story might be worth a fortune. See you in the next video. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins, the 2006 D Lincoln penny, a small copper-colored coin that could be worth up to $787.96 or even more in today's collector market. Stay tuned till the end, because I'll show you how to identify valuable errors, how to check grading, and why collectors are paying top dollar for this tiny piece of history. The origin of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, appear on the reverse of some early 1909 coins. This penny replaced the old Indian head cent and quickly became one of the most beloved coins in U.S. history. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has gone through several design changes, but its spirit, honoring one of America's greatest leaders, has never faded. The 2006 D penny, a modern minting in 2006, the Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of pennies marked with the D Mint mark. While most of these coins were ordinary, a few special ones came out with rare errors, perfect conditions, or unique striking varieties that make them worth hundreds of dollars today. These are the pennies we're talking about, the ones that might be sitting in your pocket, unknown and unappreciated. What makes the 2006 D penny special? You might be wondering, how can such a recent penny be worth $787.96? The answer lies in minting precision, condition, and rarity. A flawless 2006 D penny graded MS-69, mint state, by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can fetch extremely high prices because it's nearly perfect, no scratches, no wear, full red color, and sharp details. Collectors love these modern high-grade coins because they are very hard to find in circulation. Design details. You should know the obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln's bust, the word Liberty on the left, and the year 2006 on the right side. Just below the year, you can see the small D mint mark for Denver. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, with United States of America and 1 cent inscribed above and below. But don't be fooled by its common look. The tiniest differences can mean a fortune. Error coins that are worth money. Now let's talk about the real treasure, errors and varieties. Some 2006 D pennies have been found with double die errors, letters or numbers doubled visibly, center strikes, coin design not center, die cracks, lines or raised areas on the coin, clipped planchets, part of the coin missing, grease-filled dies, missing letters or weak strikes. Each of these errors can dramatically increase the value, sometimes from 1 cent to hundreds of dollars. Grading. The key to big value coin grading determines how much your coin is worth. Grading ranges from poor to perfect mint state. For the 2006 D penny MS-65 red might bring $15, $25 MS-67 RD can reach $100, $200 MS-68 RD or higher could hit $500 to $787.96 or more. That's why you should always check the condition and color, red, red-brown, or brown, before selling or buying. The coin market in 2025. As of now, in 2025, coin collectors are increasingly turning to modern coins with high grades and clean strikes. The demand for MS-graded Lincoln cents has grown significantly because they're easier to find and affordable to collect. Auction sites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections have seen steady sales of 2006 D pennies in high grades, proving that this tiny coin still has huge collector power. Historical context. The year 2006 inches 2006, the U.S. Mint was transitioning to more advanced striking technology. this means that fewer error coins were produced, making the ones that slipped through the cracks even more desirable. It was also the year before the 2009 Centennial redesign, so the 2060 penny represents the final years of the Lincoln Memorial design, adding extra historical significance. Collector psychology: why people pay so much. Collectors often chase perfection and rarity. A simple difference like one small die crack or a slightly doubled word can turn a regular penny into a miniature goldmine. For many, it's not just about profit, it's about owning a piece of minting art, a piece of history, and the thrill of discovery. How to identify a valuable 2060 penny. Here's what you should look for under a magnifying glass. Sharp strike and full details on Lincoln's beard and hair. Clear mint mark D, without smudging. Strong color, bright red tones are most valuable. No scratches, dents, or stains. Uncirculated shine and luster. If your coin meets these signs, congratulations. You might be holding something special. How to preserve and protect your penny. Once you find a good specimen, never clean it with chemicals or polish. This can destroy its collector value. Instead, use soft gloves, acid-free holders, and store the coin in a cool, dry place. For serious collectors, coin slabs by PCGS or NGC are the gold standard for long-term protection and authentication. How to sell or trade your coin. When you're ready to sell, you have many options: local coin shops, online marketplaces like eBay, coin shows, and exhibitions. Auction houses for graded coins. Make sure to check recent sale prices and grading reports before making a deal. Knowledge is your best protection against being underpaid. Other valuable Lincoln pennies. If you like the 2060 penny, check out these other treasures: 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent, 1943 copper penny, 1955 double die, 1972 double die obverse, 1992 close AM, 1995 double die. Each of these coins can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. The future value. Should you hold or sell? Coin experts predict that modern high-grade pennies will increase in value as fewer uncirculated examples remain. If you have a near-perfect 2060 penny, holding it might be a smart move. As the years pass, collectors who missed the chance to grab one early will be willing to pay much more. Final thoughts and channel outro. So, the next time you get a handful of change, don't ignore that 2060 penny. It could be a hidden gem worth hundreds. Coins tell stories, and the 2060 Lincoln penny tells a story of precision, history, and unexpected fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe to Top Liberty Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover the next valuable coin in your wallet. Thanks for watching. This is Top Liberty Coins, where history meets treasure, one penny at a time.